Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Some people ask me lately, how do I start investing? Where do I put my money? What should I buy? And most people don't have time for researching companies, reading reports, checking earnings and following news every day. And people already have work, family, responsibilities, and enough stress. And that's why I decided to make this video, because there is a very simple investing approach that works really well for the majority of people. And it's called dollar cost averaging, or DCA. And for beginners, I think it's one of the best ways to start investing long term. The idea is very simple. You invest a fixed amount of money regularly, every month, no matter what the market is doing. You keep buying consistently instead of trying to guess the perfect moment. And over time, this becomes very powerful. I always say, pay your future self first, because usually salary comes in and the money immediately starts disappearing somewhere. Bills, subscriptions, restaurants, shopping, random things, and in fact it goes just to other people's pockets. And investing becomes whatever is left, but usually there is nothing left. So in my personal opinion, investing should happen first, before the money goes everywhere else. So how do you actually start? Very simple. Go to the investing section in your bank application or broker account. Today, most banks already have investment options built in. And there you'll usually see ETFs or investment funds. For many people, I think ETFs are the best place to begin. Why? Because ETFs are already built portfolios. Inside one ETF, there are many companies. So instead of trying to pick 20 different stocks yourself, you buy one fund that already gives you diversification. Some ETFs focus on the US market, technology, Europe, emerging markets, or the whole world. So your task is just to understand, what does this particular ETF invest in? That's enough to start. For example, many people choose an S&P 500 ETF. This ETF includes 500 of the biggest companies in the United States. Companies like Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Nvidia, and many others. So instead of depending on one company, you invest in the overall growth of business and the economy. Historically, the US market returned around 10% per year over the long term. Some years are bad, some years are amazing, but over decades the trend has been up. And this is where compounding becomes really interesting. Your investments grow, then the growth itself starts generating more growth. And after many years, the snowball effect becomes huge. And at first, the progress feels quite slow. But later, the growth accelerates. And this is why starting early matters so much. So your money simply has more time to work for you. Then, step 2, automate the process. Choose a fixed date of every month. For example, the date right after your salary comes into the account, and set automatic investments. There must be such an option in your bank account. It can be 5%, maybe 10 or 15. It depends on your income and expenses. But before that, you need to organize your finances properly. Income has to be higher than expenses, This is the main rule. It's a must. Sounds very basic, but many people ignore this part completely. Of course, you can also invest manually. Some people prefer that. And if you stay disciplined, you can even invest more during market declines. Because when markets fall, assets become cheaper. But this approach requires more attention and emotional control, and obviously the time. And that's why automatic investing works so well for many people. It removes emotions from the process. You just keep investing consistently. And one important thing, DCA is not about getting rich fast. This is long-term investing, slow, steady wealth building. Most real wealth is built over years, if you don't come from rich family, of course. Small, consistent actions repeated for a long time. For me personally, investing is about freedom. It's a freedom to have options, freedom to choose, because depending only on salary can become risky, no matter how good the salary is. At some point, your money should start working together with you. And today, investing is easier than ever. You don't need huge money to start. You just need consistency and time. Start small if needed, but just start. Because future you will probably be very happy that you did it in the past. And guys, if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll continue sharing my own journey towards financial independence, investing, and building more freedom in life. And please write in the comments, do you already invest using this model, DCA? And what ETFs or strategies do you use personally? I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.